Welcome to Teacher Education 101. You are in the right place if your screen says Graduate Teacher Education Programs at the City University of New York. Okay. So my name is Gail Perry Ryder, and I work in CUNY's Central Office of Academic Affairs. I'll be the presenter for today's webinar. Also on the webinar today is Ashley Thompson, who is the University Dean for Education, and who also will be moderating the 10-minute Q&A at the end of this webinar. Our office is housed within CUNY's central office and oversees teacher preparation across the entire university system. Okay. So the purpose of this webinar is to discuss the merits of a teaching career in New York City and how to become a teacher. We will highlight some of the features of CUNY's many graduate-level teacher certification programs, which are housed at 6 of our senior colleges and lead to certification. In the interest of time, we will not go into detail about specific programs. Hopefully, you have already had an opportunity to review our programs on our website, but if you haven't, we encourage you to review them in detail at our webpage, which you will find at the bottom of every slide in this presentation. Our goal today is to help you navigate the many options available to you when you choose to attend CUNY as you think about entering the teaching profession. At the end of the presentation, we'll briefly review general admissions criteria and some useful points for reflection as you think about a career in the education field. And at the end, there will be at least 10 minutes for your questions. You will hear us refer to teaching in the New York City Department of Ed frequently throughout this presentation. The New York City school system is our largest partner, and as you will learn, CUNY is a leading provider of teachers to New York City's public schools. Our teacher preparation programs also lead to New York State certification. However, CUNY's programs are comprehensive and equip candidates for teaching in any school environment and prepare them to become lifelong learners. Teaching in New York City does have its own benefits, however. For one, our schools reflect the same rich diversity as New York City itself. Here, you can work in schools that range in size and specialization, such as the arts or sciences or the technical professions, and work with youth that are linguistically and culturally diverse as well. Then there are the most important rewards of the teaching career, like contributing to the lives of young people, sharing your passion for a subject, and using your creativity to help others succeed. Many of our alumni talk about how meaningful it is to be a teacher right in the same city, even in the same neighborhood in which they were raised and educated. New York also offers more tangible benefits to its teachers, however. One unique feature about teaching with the New York City Department of Education is that career ladders do exist for teachers interested in advancing to greater leadership roles in their schools. You can refer to the source website at the bottom of the slide and click on the Career Pathways tab for more information about those opportunities. There are also a variety of health insurance plans, including family coverage and registered domestic partner coverage, several of which require no employee contributions and begin on the first day of employment. Teachers also receive dental, vision, and prescription drug benefits through the United Federation of Teachers Welfare Fund. Teachers receive retirement, disability, and death benefit services through the Teachers Retirement System, which is one of the largest pension systems in the country. Teachers may also opt into a supplemental retirement plan, a tax-deferred annuity program. Some of the better-known benefits are those school vacations and the summers off. Why become a teacher in New York City? At least we have the statistics here for 2017 into 2018 to tell you why. Starting salaries range from $54,000 bachelor's degree with no prior teaching experience to $81,000, over $81,000 with a master's degree and 8 years of teaching experience. New teachers with a master's degree without prior teaching experience earned over $60,000. Salaries do increase each year for more experience as well as education, and there are career ladders that offer paths for growth and leadership as mentioned above. There are 2 pathways to becoming a teacher in New York State. First, there is the traditional pathway. Here, aspiring teachers study in a teacher education program, undergraduate or graduate, and earn an education degree, take the requisite exams, which will be discussed later, and then they become certified. Initial certification with a minimum of a bachelor's degree is required and lasts 5 years. Teachers then go on to get a professional certification for which a master's is required and 3 years of teaching. There are also alternate routes. Here, an aspiring teacher without a bachelor's degree in education can still study to become a teacher and earn a transitional B certification through a specialized program that leads to certification, such as the New York City Teaching Fellows, Teach for America, and New Visions. We'll talk a little bit more about these later. The next step to becoming a teacher is taking the required New York State certification exams offered through computer-based testing. The Educating All Students test measures professional and pedagogical knowledge and skills in 5 areas important for teaching all students effectively: diverse student populations, English language learners, students with disabilities and other special learning needs, teacher responsibilities, and school-home relationships. For the Teacher Performance Assessment Test, better known as the ED-TPA, candidates create an electronic portfolio based on a 3 to 5 lesson segment of instruction. The Content Specialty Tests measure knowledge and skills in the content area of the candidate's field of certification. So they consist of multiple choice questions and a written assignment. Why CUNY? There are so many reasons to come to CUNY as your best bet for a high quality, comprehensive, affordable graduate education. First, we are the leading provider of teachers to the New York City Department of Education. CUNY enrolls more than 16,000 students in hundreds of education programs. A third of these are undergraduate students and 2/3 are graduate students. Again, you can check out our complete list and program grid online at the webpage listed here. In 2017, 14 of our CUNY graduates were among 19 Big Apple Award winners, an award given by the New York City Department of Education honoring outstanding public school teachers. CUNY also boasts an integrated system where students may take approved courses through our e-permit process, which allows students to register for courses offered at many other CUNY campuses. We have impressive, accomplished faculty with research and applied experiences in their fields, and we are well known for our affordable tuition. Although the CUNY system is comprised of 24 campuses, our graduate teacher education programs are housed at 6 of our 11 senior colleges. Pictured here are our beautiful campuses. Brooklyn College is located in Brooklyn. The College of Staten Island is located on Staten Island. Hunter College is located in Manhattan. Lehman College is located in the Bronx. Queens College is located in Queens, and the City College is located in Manhattan. CUNY's teacher education programs include more than 140 master's degree programs, over 100 advanced certificate programs, and 2 doctoral programs. And we are proud to be able to say that there is no mode of study, training, or preparation that cannot be found in our system. Again, you can refer to our complete grid of teacher programs on our webpage, and the link is shown in bold here and at the bottom of every slide. CUNY as a system is very responsive to the needs of the constituents, and so new education programs in computer science and health are in development as we speak. Most of our master's degree programs lead to New York State professional certification, but CUNY also boasts several other graduate degree programs that prepare students to work in a variety of educational settings outside of P through 12 schools, and so do not lead to certification. For example, our youth studies or disability studies programs. The 100+ advanced certificate programs are for currently certified teachers with master's degrees who are seeking an additional certification or perhaps desire to enhance their expertise in the classroom or make their resumes more competitive for a salary bump. We also have certificate programs in school building leadership and school district leadership for aspiring principals and superintendents. CUNY offers 2 doctoral degrees, a PhD in urban education through our Graduate Center and an EDD in instructional leadership through Hunter College. These doctoral degrees do not lead to New York State certification. Graduate tuition may be the same across the CUNY colleges, but fee structures do differ, so you'll need to make sure that you check that when you are speaking to the programs of interest. So why CUNY? CUNY has long-standing partnerships with the New York City Mayor's Office, the New York City Department of Education, and countless New York City cultural and community-based organizations. Universal Pre-Kindergarten is Mayor Bill de Blasio's commitment to providing free, full-day, high-quality kindergarten for all New York City children, and many teachers as part of this huge initiative have been or are being prepared in CUNY's early childhood ed programs. Both Algebra for All and Computer Science for All are New York City Department of Education initiatives to strengthen teaching in math and computer science among elementary, middle, and high school teachers. Through Pathways to PE, an alternative certification program, CUNY colleges are preparing committed individuals with a demonstrated interest in fitness and education to become fully certified teachers in this critical shortage area. CUNY faculty members collaborate with teaching artists, scientists, museum educators, and researchers from New York City cultural institutions to co-design courses and create integrated arts experiences for our pre-service teachers. Some of our partners include the esteemed Lincoln Center Education and the American Museum of Natural History. Various CUNY campuses offer in-depth clinical residency programs in partnership with local district public schools. Some of our other partnership programs focus on diversifying the population of our teaching force, such as New York City Teaching Fellows, which subsidizes graduate education for career changers seeking to teach in New York City public schools. Our New York City Men Teach program recruits, assists, and supports with incentives male teacher candidates of color through completion of our programs and on to teaching careers in New York City. The Teacher Opportunity Corps provides stipends and special training to highly qualified baccalaureate program graduates seeking to pursue teaching careers. And finally, as previously mentioned, CUNY is a leading provider of teachers to the New York City Department of Education, and so continues to supply hundreds of teachers to meet critical shortages in high demand areas like special education, bilingual education, and the STEM fields. So now that you've decided to come to CUNY, let's talk about some things you may want to consider as you compare degree programs across our colleges. The master's degrees in education leading to certification offered at CUNY are Master of Arts, Master of Science in Education, and Master of Arts in Teaching. What are the differences between these? There are differences across these degree programs with respect to the emphasis they place upon teaching about pedagogy, educational theory, human development, curriculum and instruction, or learning through clinical experiences, and also for preparing teachers to take on administrative responsibilities in schools. You are advised to really reflect upon your own interests, research and compare the different degree programs, and speak to CUNY faculty in those programs about these differences. Faculty in CUNY's teacher preparation programs represent every subject area, from music to physics to special education to health to early childhood education, and have a range of research experiences as well as applied knowledge in P through 12 education. Most of our master's degree programs are between 30 and 45 credits and can vary in the number of courses required before or after your student teaching. The structure of your student teaching will depend upon the degree program and your specialization. Student advising at some campuses is done by advisors housed within the School of Education. For other campuses, advisement is managed through the admissions offices, and for others, your education faculty will be the assigned advisors for you. CUNY's deadline for admissions typically run twice a year, fall and spring. Now, in addition to our master's and doctoral degree programs, CUNY has over 100 advanced certificates for already certified teachers and aspiring school and district administrators. We want to highlight these 6 advanced certificates that you see listed here because they are fully online with rolling admissions deadlines. We offer students with disabilities for grades 1 through 6 and 7 to 12. We offer TESOL, teaching English to speakers of other languages. Some of you may know it as ENL, English as a new language, gifted education, bilingual education with a concentration in Spanish, Chinese, Korean, Russian, and French. And incidentally, that program says that for any language, if you're interested, just go ahead and apply. Students who speak other languages are encouraged to apply. Early intervention and parenting. You should visit each college's website and admissions office for specific requirements, but there are some common elements. They include a bachelor's degree and typically a 3.0 minimum undergraduate GPA. Transcripts, and this means all undergraduate coursework and any graduate coursework taken elsewhere. An online application, letters of recommendation, usually between 2 and 3, but it will depend on your campus's requirement, a personal statement, your resume. You will have to sit for the GRE, but this is not applicable to certified teachers with master's degrees. Others will need to submit their scores. And the deadlines vary, but many are March and April. Before you embark on applying to a graduate program, it would be a good idea to first think critically about subject areas in which you might want to teach. For non-education majors, think about alignment between your transcript history and program offerings at CUNY colleges. Are any of the New York City Department of Education's critical shortage areas a good match for you? A good place to learn more about those high needs areas is at the link provided here. You should also think expansively about your career options in education, as there's several other avenues available within the New York City Department of Education. CUNY does offer graduate programs in school counseling, social work, and related fields in several of our senior colleges. If you like working with youth and enjoy educational settings, for example, but aren't sure about teaching, consider some other options that still allow you to work within the Department of Education. And to learn more about these options, you should visit the New York City Department of Education Careers website at the link provided here. For more information, we've listed here the admissions office's contact emails and phone numbers for our 6 senior colleges that offer graduate programs in education. Thank you for attending the webinar, and we welcome you to send any additional questions to our help desk at teacher.education@cuny.edu. As mentioned in the beginning of this webinar, you will also receive a follow-up email from CUNY's Office of Graduate Studies containing all the links to CUNY's education programs and related information mentioned today. This webinar is also now archived on a news section of our teacher education webpage. Okay, thank you all for attending, and we look forward to hearing from you in the future. Good luck.